Hey y'all, welcome back to my home, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Kelly Ann, and today we're doing part 2 of my spring cleaning kitchen series. We're doing a lot of organizing today. We're going to start out with the messiest drawer, and it is our silverware drawer that is turned into a junk drawer as well, as you can see. So I'm going to be getting rid of a ton of stuff. I honestly don't even know what's in this drawer. There's a lot of baby stuff that we don't need anymore in here. And we do have a designated junk drawer, but once that drawer got too full, then I started putting stuff in here as well, just to keep it out of the way. Also, our silverware organizer thing isn't big enough, so I will be replacing it with a larger one. But first, we're just going to go ahead and get all this junk out of here. Most of the junk that was in this drawer was just like little stuff, so it took me a while to clear everything out. And we had like 4 different eyeglass cleaners in this drawer, so I'm getting rid of all but one because I don't even know where those came from. My husband wears glasses, but I don't think he's ever used any of the sprays. But when we first moved into this house, I put like the little drawer liners in the drawers. I don't know like if it is doing anything to help save these drawers and keep them clean, but I'm just going to keep them in there because it took me a while to cut the little liners to the exact shape of the drawers, and I did it while I was heavily pregnant with Drew. We moved into this townhome at the end of December, and I had Drew mid-February, so I remember like having Braxton Hicks contractions while cutting those drawer liners with him. But now this is my new drawer organizer. I got off Amazon. There are some things I got from Amazon that I'm going to be using to organize, and I will link those below in case you want to get them as well. But look how much bigger this thing is, and it fits all of our silverware. I should have gotten this way sooner. Now we're moving along to the cabinet above that drawer that we just organized, and man, this one is bad too. It wouldn't even close all the way at this point. We keep a lot of medicine up here, and we do have a medicine cabinet upstairs as well. Well, it's like a medicine shelf in our linen closet, but I've decided I'm not going to keep medicine in this cabinet anymore because Drew is starting to eat off of little kitty plates, and I definitely need a spot for his plates and bowls. But I am going to end up keeping just like Tylenol and Advil in this cabinet because those are my go-to medicines if I have like a headache or don't feel well or something. But yeah, this became our junk cabinet. It was just getting so bad and embarrassing if I had guests over who like asked for a plate or bowl or like where the silverware was. I'm like, oh, it's in that drawer over in that cabinet, but like watch out, don't judge me. But yeah, it's been long overdue, time to get everything organized. I really haven't done a huge organization thing since we moved into this house 2 years ago. So now is the time, and I will be having a lot of spring cleaning videos just because I have 2 years of mess that I need to get clean and organized because it is just becoming absolutely overwhelming.
I feel it growing every day, I feel love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love.
I picked up this Lazy Susan from the Target dollar spot, and when I got it, I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I definitely knew for $5 it was going to come in handy. But I think this will be the perfect little Lazy Susan for all of our meds, and it's nice to be able to spin it around and I'll be able to see what we have Thankfully, Drew has never really gotten sick. I do have like some infant medicine that I guess I'm just going to end up giving away because it doesn't expire for like another year. So hopefully I can find someone at our church or something to give it to. But yeah, Drew has luckily, knock on wood, never gotten sick. He has started going to like a little like mother's afternoon out type program thing. It's like a drop off care where I can leave him for up to 4 hours. So he has recently started going to that. So he probably will be getting sick soon because he's normally not exposed to that many germs, but we shall see. I feel like this cabinet above our built-in microwave is just like such an awkward cabinet space. I never know what to keep up here. Right now it's just our salt and pepper shakers, and then some of Bill's fancy light bulbs are up here. But yeah, I mean, it's like sort of hard to access, so I can only reach the bottom shelf. That's why our salt and pepper shakers are there. But it's sort of just storage space I don't realize that I have. But now we're moving along to our spice cabinet. I'm not going to take all the spices out because I just honestly don't feel like it, and they're still pretty organized. I organized these in a video probably like 6 months ago, and I have bought a few more spices that don't really fit on the rack, so I'm trying to get rid of some things because some things have expired at this point. But yeah, this cabinet wasn't too messy, and I did get another Lazy Susan. It didn't have the compartments, it's just like a regular Lazy Susan, and I figured I could put sauces and stuff on there because it's so annoying having to take out like every bottle to reach that sauce bottle that you want. So that Lazy Susan from Target is gonna come in handy.
I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. He looks at me like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel.
If you're new to my channel, my name is Kelly Ann. I live in the mountains of Western North Carolina with my husband Bill and our son Drew. Drew just turned 2 in the middle of February, and I am a stay-at-home mom full-time with Drew, and I absolutely love it. I upload 3 videos a week almost every single week. Sometimes it'll just be 2, but I haven't missed an upload in quite a while. But if you have not subscribed yet, I would love to have you. So if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps me out and helps this video get pushed out to more people so they can see it as well.
Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. Share my lipstick, taste my breath.
This drawer really bothered me as well. It was getting so hard to open. I just had too much stuff in here, and I had duplicates of tools, and I'm trying not to keep everything. Sometimes I'm able to just throw stuff away and think nothing of it, but other times I'm like, I might need that, and do I ever end up needing it? No. Like, there is no reason that I need 2 lemon juicers. Like, no, I don't need them, so I threw one away and I kept the nicer one. So I'm just trying to purge some stuff that we don't need anymore. And I also got these Amazon little organizers, so I'm going to be able to keep some of the utensils in there. Hopefully keep it from keeping the drawer from being able to close again, because that kept happening and that was annoying, because if the drawers are cracked, Drew is just so enticed and he wants to reach his little hand in there and pull whatever he can out and onto the floor and just throw it around, and we don't need that.
Get it right. Another heart attack. Words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right.
I was having fun until we got to these lower cabinets, and it's just like the bulky things I have such a hard time organizing. There are a couple pans that have scratches in them, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw those away. I've read that I guess like toxins can leak out of those, so I definitely don't want to be cooking with those, so I do need to get a couple new smaller pans. But all my other pans are in great shape, although I don't really use these stainless steel pans just because I haven't learned how to properly cook with them yet. I think you're supposed to have them at like a high temperature before you add food to them, or else the food will stick, but I just haven't really experimented with it yet. I should probably do that sometime. But now I'm just going to clean out the bottom of this cabinet, and y'all will see what I got from Amazon to hopefully help me organize. I just could not think straight when I was trying to put this thing in here, and then when I was scrolling Instagram later that night, I saw an ad for the same thing, and you can actually lay it on its side, and that's what I need to end up doing with this thing to get our pots and pans organized in here. So yeah, I mean, I made it work, but it's not fully functioning at this point.
You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time.
So this cabinet houses most of my bakeware, and I knew I needed to get a better system in place just because everything was basically stacked on top of each other. But a lot of this stuff I haven't used in a while because it's just hard to get to. And then I have like that silver mesh rack came in our oven. That's the air frying rack, and it is so big. But if we go to like rent out this house or sell this house, I definitely want to still keep that. But I ended up just putting that in our garage because I've never used it, and I don't want to throw it away if the next owner or a renter could use it. So now I'm just wiping out the bottom of the cabinet, getting everything all clean again. And then yet again, I'm going to have an Amazon gadget that I got. And man, that little shelf in the back really gets in the way. So these would have worked much better if I didn't have that shelf. It's like I like that shelf, but I don't like it at the same time. I can't describe it. But you will see that I had to end up taking everything off of that top shelf so I could raise the shelf up. I honestly didn't realize that I could have done this sooner. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that so I can get things to fit in that little organizer that I got.
Waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess. Need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
I would have had to raise that shelf up even more if I wanted all of my little pans to be able to fit sideways. So that's why I love and hate that shelf, because it's nice to be able to have my mixer bowls on that little shelf. But if I didn't have that shelf, I would be able to stack everything sideways and it would look better. But then where would I put my mixing bowls? Because I don't think I have another area that I can put those in. But this will just have to do. And now we are moving along to the area under the kitchen sink. This is just where I keep some of our cleaning supplies. Most of my cleaning supplies are kept in a coat closet that we don't use as a coat closet, because that way I don't have to worry about Drew ever being able to reach them because they are up high. But I've never organized this area under our sink, so it was definitely due a good little cleanup and destash. But I keep our flower vases under here. I feel like this is just a good spot to be able to keep them behind the pipes, because this isn't a very usable space just because our disposal and pipes take up so much room under our sink.
I know it isn't logical. That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
I got this sliding shelving unit from Amazon as well. It actually was a 2-pack, but I didn't realize just how bulky the disposal was. So I'm only using one side of it, and it came with a plastic tray, which is nice because if there's ever a leak, it's not going to damage our cabinets, hopefully. But when I was in here organizing everything, I actually noticed that there was like duct tape holding together part of the disposal, which, if you have followed me for a while, you know that we were under contract on another home by our builder, which, as you can see right there on the cabinet, is D.R. Horton. But we backed out because we saw duct tape holding things together and we weren't comfortable with that. And now under my sink, I see duct tape holding stuff together. So I ended up taking a picture of that and sending it to my husband, and we got a kick out of that. But now everything is going to be nice and organized under here. But it looks so much better. Everything in the kitchen looks so much better. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.